Bruce Springsteen, that's the boss I'm referring to, in an interview published today in Esquire, Springsteen points out that Trump is, quote, deeply damaged at his core and dangerous, end quote. Yup. He described the opening track to his 1980 album, The River. He told Esquire that the track, that first track, titled Ties That Bind, was about, in Springsteen's words, quote, the bonds of your personal family, but also the ties you can't break among your community and your fellow citizens, end quote. He added, Springsteen added, quote, you can't forsake those things. It'll rot your core at the end of the day. If you want to see someone who's, look at Trump. Continuing the quote, he has forsaken a lot of these things and it's affected him. He's deeply damaged at his core. Anyone in that position who doesn't deeply feel those ties that bind is a dangerous man and is very pitiful. End quote. And then he said Springsteen also claimed that Trump, quote, has no interest in uniting the country, really, and actually has an interest in doing the opposite, dividing us, which he does on an almost daily basis. He goes on, so that's simply a crime against humanity as far as I'm concerned. It's an awful, awful message to send out into the world if you're in that job and in that position. Well, how long do you think it'll be before President Pig starts referring to him as Bruce the Bully, or what would be a Trump nickname for Bruce Springsteen? Badass Bruce, or bumpy-headed Bruce, or it'll just be a matter of time. Probably before the day's over, he'll tweet something out. President Pig will, because the aging, failing rocker Bruce Springsteen, who is no longer relevant and can't fill up stadiums like I can. God! Ah! Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. As you know, we've switched formats and are now broadcast exclusively on the Progressive Voices Network. So that means you get fewer program interruptions, no corporate commercials, and lots of profanity. But our format change also means some of our radio listeners no longer hear the program. It's been a while since I mentioned our podcasts, so you may have forgotten that there is a way to listen to this program anytime you need a good dose of screaming. Visit MikeMalloy.com and subscribe to our podcasts. You have your choice. You can listen to the ranting with the audio podcast or listen and watch me lose control with a video podcast subscription. As a podcast subscriber, you can download the program to your mobile device and take me with you wherever you go. And if you have a friend who needs a dose of truth-seeking, you can give a gift subscription as well. That's MikeMalloy.com, and never miss a minute of the uncensored fun and frivolity.